Nier Automata is perhaps one of the dark horses of the gaming industry. Final Fantasy, Mass Effect and Kingdom Hearts are calling the shots in the RPG genre. But the Nier series shouldn't be underestimated. Perhaps you've never heard of Nier, so let's introduce this series to you. Here are 8 things that will make you love Nier and Nier Automata. There will be some story spoilers for the first Nier, so consider yourself warned.
Don't let your guard down.
Oh, I got it. We're not going to lose anyone else!
Let's start with a small history lesson. Because Nier is actually a spin-off of the Drakengard series, or Drag-on Dragoon as they call it in Japan. This series consists of 3 numbered games. Drakengard 2 is a direct sequel. Drakengard 3 is a prequel that also plays during the same time as the first Drakengard, but uses alternative timelines. However, Nier is based on one of the possible endings of the first Drakengard. To be even more precise, the first Nier happens after Drakengard's 5th ending, while Nier Automata happens after Nier's 4th ending. It's all pretty complicated stuff.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man.
The first game in the series was all about Nier finding a cure against the plague. Nier wanted to heal his dying daughter, or sister, but we'll get to that later. You're fighting these dark spirits in this post-apocalyptic world in an effort to reach your goal. Now fast forward a couple of centuries to Nier Automata. Earth has been invaded by alien machines and the last remaining humans have taken refuge on the moon. But this time our hero from the first game Nier is long dead. Humanity has created androids to fight the machines and you will play as one of those androids. 2B is the main protagonist who wields various swords, with 9S being her hacking sidekick. Flying droid pods will serve as an extra upgradable weapon. And then there's A2, who will join the team during the story.
See this control system.
Affirmative. Infiltrating enemy subunit. Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden.
Even though the story of the 2 games are worlds apart, Nier Automata will see some reoccurring characters and Easter eggs referring to Drakengard 3, Drakengard and Nier.
You have taught me much, Kallio. You have helped to expand my vocabulary.
Both Nier and Nier Automata have the New Game Plus feature. On a second playthrough of Nier, you will suddenly understand the language of the spirits. You learn from their suffering and their motivations. And this will make the player doubt the heroism of Nier. A third playthrough will expand the story even further. Nier Automata also offers the New Game Plus feature, which will unlock new characters and therefore very likely also new stories. In essence, Nier is a third-person action role-playing game. As things go in RPGs, you earn experience points by fighting enemies. You fight using weapons or magic, and you can enhance your weapons with power-ups. However, what made the gameplay of the first Nier game very special was that it used elements from other genres. Sometimes the camera switches and the game is played like a 2D platformer, or it turns into a bird's eye view and becomes a top-down shooter. It's really something special. Nier Automata embraces the same idea. Sometimes you control the camera, and at other moments the game becomes 2D or more top-down. Nier switches from Diablo to Resident Evil back to full-on 3D action game like Bayonetta. This mix of gameplay is very intriguing, to say the least. Nier was received with mixed reviews but gained a cult following. The game brought up many questions that were never truly answered. The worlds you are thrown into are extremely diverse, and of course the same can be said about the gameplay. It's this combination of gameplay mechanics and remarkable design, together with its mysterious story, that made Nier so beloved. It's also known for just being a very weird game. It might not be the best RPG out there, but it makes up for it in spirit and imagination. And Nier Automata stays within the same frame. Everything from the desolate world to the over-the-top gameplay, or from the smallest machines to the biggest bosses. It all looks amazing and weird at the same time. Stay weird, Nier, because we think it's cool. When it comes to gameplay, the first Nier and its sequel are not quite the same. Nier can be considered a deep role-playing game in which you need to upgrade your weapons and magic to become stronger at combat. The story is dark and emotional.
Yuna,
Get up! No!
give my daughter back.
In Nier Automata, there's a strong focus on combat, and the story is more focused on survival. There's even a really hard mode in which one hit equals death. How's that for survival? But even though the game is made by Platinum Games, this is not a pure action title. It has some serious character development, and there are quest hubs.
Talk about bringing the battle to them. To be.
You can plug collected chips into 2B, 9S and A2 to gain new attacks or find Easter eggs. And of course you can upgrade your pod to assist you in combat with some awesome attacks. Even though both Nier games offer a mix of gameplay elements, they are still two different games. We want to address one awesome game mechanic for Nier Automata. When you die, your android body stays behind. Your memories are uploaded to a server and booted into a new body. You can find your old body and salvage hardware from it, or you can repair it and have it fight alongside you. What's even more interesting is that your dead body can also become corrupted by the machines. It will then turn into an enemy, and when you defeat your evil twin, you will be rewarded with loot and bonus points. It certainly makes dying in this game a whole lot more interesting.
Not like this.
Did you know the first game in the Nier series came in 2 versions? In Nier for the PlayStation 3, the main character looked younger, while the same character on the Xbox 360 was older. Depending on which version you played, you would be playing to save your daughter or your sister. Game studios Caviar and Square Enix did this to appeal to the Western market. Nier Automata doesn't have such differences though, so consider this just an interesting fact to know.
You just die already!
Are you as hyped for the release of Nier Automata as we are? Let us know in the comments, and please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
I can handle this!
Androids were designed to protect their human masters.
Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it!
You two are the last remaining members of your house.